I'm gonna trigger ducks. Why am I triggering ducks? Is Ducks actually older than me? About the only person, on Twitch. I mean, I know a few Twitch streamers who are like in their 40s, and I think even one is in his 50s. But of the people who I think of as peers, because people who are, that far ahead of me in age, and that totally sounded worse than I meant it. But the people who are, in their 40s or even 50s, I don't so much think of as peers. But the only person I think of as a peer who I know is older than me is Squarewave. I think he's turning 32 this year. Let's say no. Let's deny a dying tree's final request. Yeah, he doesn't let us say no. I've never fought Nishandra. I've never completely played through Dark Souls 2. It's an open project. I'm going to come back to it at some point, but it's been months since I last have. I left off in Ivory King DLC. Pinwheel's an actual hard fight if you do that fight early game. If you do it before, gargoyles and Quelag and all that, then it is a hard fight. But if you go there when 99% of players go there, it's not. Yeah, that happens a few times in the game, okay. As I'm sure you know, you said you love this game. I mean, I'm sure all of you have played this game yourselves, or at the absolute least seen playthroughs. Ganondorf, that's your favorite Legend of Zelda character? Swing and a miss, Ninja. I mean, every boss is easy if you know what to do or if you luck into knowing what to do. If you tanked up with stone armor first playthrough, GG. Nothing wrong with that. I want to get a version of this game that doesn't suck to play. I have it on my Amazon wishlist, the GameCube thing with the fucking, what is it, Master Quest bullshit something. But I would also need to rebuy a GameCube. It's funny how old tech, like ages-old consoles, when it first becomes scarce, it becomes really pricey again. But then after a while, it's like nobody gives a shit anymore. So I think, GameCube, you could buy one off of Amazon for like $50. And I will sometime. Alright, I guess I have to see what that is. Kick dive. Good memes. The first spiritual whatever. It is kind of pretty. Emerald. I like emeralds. That's actually why my name is EmeraldAly. I just like emeralds. It's not to do with the Emerald Herald, but I tied in with that for my follower alert just because, well, duh. Never communicate with Navi via Ouija board. H-E-Y-L, fuck this. Who knew I thought emeralds were pretty? Obviously no one. Get out of my way, you fuckbag. That's the sign that tells us we're forbidden to leave. So, I may as well Shrek it on my way out. I always thought this scene was, nice. They are, pledging to be friends with each other forever. When I've seen other people casual play this, obviously a speedrunner just mashes through this dialogue. If they even trigger this dialogue, I don't even remember. But that other people think this scene is like she's a creepy stalker girl. I never got that vibe from this scene at all. Not when I was a kid, not now. GG, Ninja. Played through Bastion in one sitting yesterday. It was probably the most unentertaining stream because I was taken in by the story and so you were really quiet. That one's, I do believe I have that game, but I certainly haven't played it. See, 4C buttons. They're not buttons in this game. They're directions of an analog stick. And see, this always... I hated this, the way he backs away from her and runs. What is that? That's not being a good friend. Just the way he steps backwards like, you fucking creeper. I can't bear to be within, just smile, nod, and walk away slowly kind of thing. But I never got that impression from her. Time for the best NPC in this game and any game ever. I do believe the speedrun is able to skip this. Yeah, I know that, Tsukuyomi. My birthday is in January. My birthstone is the garnet. Not that I care. I just happen to know that. No, it's this goddamn owl. Oh, you see, this is the worst thing about the owl, is it defaults to no here. If you're just mashing here, you're gonna have to sit through it all over again. And yes, you bet your fucking life I got all of that. Hoot hoot, motherfucker. Let's see if I can make it to Hyrule Castletown before night falls. That's always my goal for whatever reason. Well, I mean, I want to get in there before they retract the, whatchamacallit. Is there a fancy name for it other than bridge? You know, what is that part of a castle called? The bridge that, you know, gets you past the moat. All I can think to call it is the bridge. Hey, Violet, it's just a traditional thing. It's gonna be close. Oh, not that close, actually. Puppy! I never fully understood. I mean, I've done 100% of this game. You know, not on Wii U. I did it, you know, when I was a kid back on N64. I never fully understood how to get this heart piece, to get the puppy back to the overbearing woman who lives in the town. Let's go in here and get some money. Alright. It's good enough. I only need to do this once. Oh, 69 rupees. Best rupees. Kappa. Yeah, why is this adoring couple staying out at night? She's here? I thought she was by the castle. You're a fairy boy from the forest. She has to give me the egg, right? Guess that doesn't happen yet. He's green, he's angry, he runs away from people he likes, he destroys everything he can, playing as the Hulk. Sure. And what is this with the... Is this something owls can do? Just turning their heads 180 degrees like this? Because that's the bottom of his head on the top there. See, this is how he's supposed to look. Is that something owls can actually do? That looks like absolute nightmare shit. See, and this time it defaults to, yes, say it again, but the words are flip-flopped. This owl is fucking evil. Owls can do it to the side, but not 180. Sounds good. So I've got to get the egg from her. Am I missing some kind of trigger to make that happen? Or is she going to be in there now? Yes, okay. Oh, why don't we equip the ocarina? That might be a good idea. No way, Ninja. Alright, there's the weird egg. We have to let pass, what, like 2 days? Or is it just 1 day? See you tomorrow, Kappa. I like saying Kappa. Is that bad? Okay, she doesn't teach you the song until you go to the ranch. I mean, I guess I can make my way to, what's his name? Talon? Or probably fail it a couple of times, to be honest. Okay, it's just the 1 day. It's the miracle of life. Hey. Can we just walk past that guy at the top of the stairs? No. No, we climb up this. What is this supposed to be? This looks like bricks. Yeah, we climb up this. They can do upside down? Oh, God. Nightmare fuel. Yeah. All these castle guards should be fired. They let a small child pass without any incident. And there's money in the moat. Yeah, sure. I can't figure out how to make regulars again, so let me just do a good old-fashioned permit for you. It's possible that you could have done that without the permit. I cannot figure out how to make regulars anymore. But it's still set to do regulars once you reach a certain amount of channel currency. So, you know, you've been here a few times. You might have hit that point. I simply don't know. Now, is he supposed to resemble Super Mario? I've heard that, but I never really got that idea from him, and we're just kind of looking at his butt right now. Oh, yeah, I was like, what, did it reset? No, your name changed. That's why it's all so low. I could transfer the old ones over manually. I think I still know how to do that. Yeah, it's based on, I think it's based on hours. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think you have enough to automatically be considered a regular. I would put you in as a regular if I knew how to do it on this updated version of the bot console. Because I don't really so much use it as a regulars list. There's tons of people on it who never really come by. I use it more just as a whitelist. Yeah, I'm thinking of migrating the channel currency over to Revlo, anyway. Well, check the currency for that name. Gamble 420. Nicely done, Ninja. I said I was thinking of migrating it to Revlo. I didn't say I'd done it already. Well, I also didn't have the bot active for several weeks. So, hello, Yaza524. Welcome. I didn't have the bot active for several weeks. So, anytime during that period wasn't accounted for.
I will always be at your side.
Welcome to the fleet. Thank you for the follow, Yaza. I said that completely backwards, but thank you. Thank you for the follow. Okay, I kind of suck at this. This might take a couple of tries. I have always kind of sucked at this part. Oh, but Tief's still new to do the Popey OP. I love that emote so much. Well, it's because Tief's only responds to the text being used. He doesn't actually know to look for the name of an emote, or the actual use of an emote, I mean. Like, you could type it without any capitalization. Can I crawl here? How do you crawl? This is Popey OP chat now. That's fine by me. I didn't really even need to go up there. But I got there. Jesus, guys? What, like the Pope? I just wanted that emote because, you know, ever since I first saw President Sleeper, I just love the pun on, you know, the name of a global emote with the picture of a instantly recognizable face. So, you know, I Googled until I found a picture of Pope Francis with the OPOP smirk. He is facing the wrong direction from OPOP, so, you know, maybe I should have asked Palesteiner to reverse the direction of the face when he made the emotes. But other than that, it's basically perfect. I tried to make a version of Popey OP myself. It came out looking like hot dog shit. Palesteiner is great at making emotes. Okay, that wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. I guess I can take the fucking chicken back off the hotbar. I'm guessing you all know about this. You know, that there's Super Mario characters in the window there. And I don't know if I can shoot in there now, or if that has to be after the scene with Princess Zelda. Okay, that's not what I remembered happening. That a rupee would come out, but I'll take it. I thought you, like, got a bomb thrown on you or something. Poopy butt emote? I don't remember that being a thing. Or is it this here? There's something where if you shoot at a window, maybe it was just that one rupee when I shot at the window on the right. But yeah, there's, you know, this is definitely one of the more well-known Easter eggs of the lots of Easter eggs this game has. You can just barely see Luigi there, Bowser right in the middle of the window, and Mario from this angle, and I guess that's Peach on the left? I can't really tell. No, that's not Peach. Who is that on the left? And then another Yoshi to the left of that. Luigi hidden. That's because nobody likes Luigi. How did you get past the cards? They're incompetent. It did look like Peach? Okay. I mean, it's either Peach or Toad. It's one or the other. Let's fuck around with her a little. to mash through this dialogue. No, I really don't have it. You're gonna keep asking me until I tell you I do, right? But I really don't have it. Fine, I have it. Basically, Tsukuyomi. Always wanted to be player 2 in SMB because you like Luigi better. I mean, I kind of did too. That's just because I like green better than red. Did you ever play Super Mario Bros. 2, the Japanese version? Also known to American audiences as Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels. In that game, there's an actual difference between playing as Mario and Luigi. It's not just a cosmetic difference. Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. Doki Doki Panic hype. Yeah, in SMB, the last levels, Mario runs faster, but he also slides on the ground if you don't stop him running. It's like Mario has less friction than Luigi. Luigi's easier to control while running, but he doesn't run quite as fast, and he also jumps higher. Ocarina of Time 2D ROM hack. That would be interesting to see. Played the not actually Super Mario 2. You mean Doki Doki Panic. Yeah. I've barely played... as a kid, the family NES, we had SMB1. I played that a lot. We had SMB3. I played that a fuck of a lot. I still think to this day I've never played any one game as much as I've played SMB3. That's how much I played it as a kid. No, I won't keep it a secret. Don't be a blabbermouth. Well, I mean, it's a virtual console mainstay. I'm sure it's on all of the modern Nintendo devices. Have they set up a virtual console for the Switch yet? They should. It's free money. I know when I get a Switch, I'm rebuying SMB3, SMB1, maybe even the other SMB games that I have less experience with. Maybe even this. Maybe even the old Zelda games that I have for the Wii U Virtual Console that I still haven't played. I prefer Tattletale to Snitch. Zone of the Enders. I've heard of that. I have not played it, nor I don't think I've seen anyone play it. I've barely ever played any Final Fantasy. I've played like 3 hours of, I don't know if it's 9 or 10. It's the one where you're a blonde douchebag sports hero. No. So you say no and you still end up doing it. Yeah, I'm aware of it. Isn't there like a PS3 version? Blonde douchebag sports heroes, Duke Nukem. Lappa? What's Lappa? Is that a typo? PS3 HD collection. Yeah, I think it's on like my Amazon wish list or something because, you know, I have a bunch of shit on my Amazon wish list. Just things that people have mentioned that, oh, this is cool, that's cool. It's like, okay, I use it more as a bookmarks list than anything. Steam wish list is the same. I feel like I could make a horrifically racist joke out of Lappa, so I'll pass. And so will all of you. I don't believe you. I'm just being so mean to this girl. Fine, I believe you. How do we know this little girl even has power? See, this takes the place in our inventory where the chicken was. What happens to the chicken? Does it just roam around in this courtyard for the rest of its days? Maybe Zelda cooks and eats it. Okay, that's not it. Maybe it is just that one thing with the rupee. I thought there was something else that happens. Did I shoot this window? Okay, that's what I was thinking of. He's not, like, alarmed that I'm in here. Or I guess he is, because he throws a bomb in here trying to kill me. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's a perfectly valid use for the chicken, if you ask me. What is she playing it on? Is she just whistling? But she's like holding something up to her mouth. And this again is the real shit to this version. You have to be super careful entering Ocarina songs, because you can very easily hit the analog stick the wrong way. I love whenever Link learns a new song, he's like, holy fuck, what am I holding on to? It's like, oh my god, it's a musical instrument and I just played a song on it. The castle soldiers find me, there'll be trouble. I don't know what the odds of that are. They're not very high.